Welcome to the Living Aware Parenting podcast. My name's Marion Rose, PhD, and I am so glad to be sharing about aware parenting with you. Aware parenting was created by Aletha Solter, PhD. You can find her work at the Aware Parenting Institute website at www.awareparenting.com. I'm a Level 2 Aware Parenting instructor and the Regional Coordinator for Australia, New Zealand and Indonesia. I've been an aware parenting instructor since 2005, and I've been practicing aware parenting since my daughter, the first of my two children, was a baby in 2002. In the Living Aware Parenting podcast, I share about Aletha Solter's work in the most distilled and concise way that I can to support parents to understand the philosophy of this groundbreaking approach, the practices and ways to live and embody this life-changing work. I've been fascinated by this work for more than 2 decades, and my understanding of it becomes more and more nuanced over time. I am so willing for this podcast to bring you even more clarity, compassion, and deep care in your own unique journey. Thank you for coming on this voyage of discovery with me. Welcome to the first ever episode of the Living Aware Parenting podcast. In this episode, I'm going to talk about why I called this podcast Living Aware Parenting, including the honouring of Aletha Solter's valuing of accuracy, and why I chose the logo of the tree and my vision for this podcast. So you might be wondering why I called it Living Aware Parenting. So there are a few reasons why I chose this name. Number one is that I'm sharing information not only about aware parenting, but about really embodying it, living it, making it a part of one's life. Number two, because in my own life and in the lives of many others I've worked with, I see how resonating with and practicing aware parenting not only can bring transformation to our relationships with our children and ourselves, but also to so many other areas of our lives. When we see children in this light and from this philosophy, it tends to change how we perceive all humans. And three, because I love the sense of aware parenting being a living philosophy and practice, one that's becoming more and more detailed and nuanced as the years go by, as Aletha Solter writes more books, and in the conversations she has with us as aware parenting instructors and parents she works with. As a living philosophy, it's evolving and developing on its ongoing journey. The logo I chose for tree reflects this living quality. I also love the tree because I see aware parenting as being deeply rooted. Aletha Solter brings her background and heritage and the work that's affected aware parenting, such as attachment theory and research, developmental psychology, people like Piaget, evolutionary theory, neurophysiology, trauma and psychotherapy, amongst many others. I'll be talking more about this in a future episode. Her integration of the work of many researchers and clinicians alongside her own experiences and her observation of her children became aware parenting. With her own unique flavour of deeply clear, concise and integrative thinking, aware parenting is deeply grounded and rooted in research and conscious lived experience. I am deeply passionate about sharing Aletha's work in a way that really honours her work, her background and her visions for aware parenting. For me, that is all about integrity, and to me, the tree really represents that. As aware parenting instructors, we have the honour of sharing her work with our own unique flavours, like the branches of the tree. Aletha Solter really values aware parenting being shared with deep accuracy, whilst she also supports us as aware parenting instructors to share that in our own individual ways. And to me, that's the embodiment of trust, which is central to aware parenting. In these episodes, I am so willing to support you as the listener or watcher to understand the theory and practice of aware parenting even more deeply than you do now, and to be able to return to the source of this work, Aletha Solter's books and her own background research. My vision is for aware parenting to become more and more well known and for people to understand it accurately so that more parents who deeply resonate with it can choose it as a guiding map for their parenting journey. This podcast is part of that vision. And so whilst I share aware parenting with my own flavour, and I'll share about my books and my experiences as a parent and aware parenting instructor and a teacher of aware parenting instructors, I will always aim to do so in a way that deeply honours Aletha Solter's work and provides a direct route for anyone to be going back to her own source material. Specifically, I bring my own background as a psychotherapist, my passion for deep compassion, and my love for the power of language to offer my own unique flavour of sharing aware parenting with you. If you're called to continue on this journey with me, I am so delighted to walk beside you. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I am so willing for you to have found it helpful. If you'd like further resources, here is a summary of the details. You can find the full information in the show notes. I do have another podcast, the Marion Rose podcast, where I talk about all my other interests and offerings. It includes the Marion Method work, which consists of reparenting as well as what I call reculturing, which includes reclaiming our yeses and nos, getting free from what I call disconnected domination culture conditioning, such as guilt and coercion, and lots more. As of September 2025, Aletha Solter PhD has 7 published books, which you can find on her website, which is awareparenting.com/books.htm. And as of September 2025, I have 4 solo published books for parents and 2 for children, with more coming soon. You can also find out about those on my website, which is marionrose.net/books. In the show notes, I also share links for my free and paid online courses, one-to-one mentoring, and social media. I also give information about becoming an aware parenting instructor in my region and finding other aware parenting instructors to work with. See you in the next episode.